What's up guys, and welcome to another track guide. This week we're at Road America with the Mazda MX-5 Cup, and I see this track as a blank canvas for very intense battles with the drafting. So yes, racecraft is going to be the main tool on your toolbox to dictate how good your results are going to be this week. But that doesn't mean you don't have to optimize and understand the track to its fullest potential, especially when you look at it through the lenses of the American interpretation of what a track limit should look like. And as always, if you want to use the exact setup that I crafted for this track, make sure you join my Discord to get it for free, and a special thank you to all of our YouTube members who are getting this content with a 2-day head start compared to everyone else. I massively appreciate you guys giving this much support to my work, so let's get into the track guide. Brake around 80% pressure at the 200 board and gently bleed off the pressure as you're downshifting to 4th, trying to maintain the balance but still having rotation. The main goal here is to have our car settled as we get to the apex, where we will then introduce the power again and let the car go wide on exit without scrubbing the front tires. This corner is all about setting up a very strong exit into this long back straight, so brake at the 100 board and focus on keeping the car very stable while using all of the track available. Just be careful to not drop a wheel into the grass, because the entry of this corner is slightly curved to the right. Brake hard and in a straight line just after the 200 board, and keep going straight under braking to maximize our braking performance and to give ourselves the widest line possible for this deceptively tight corner. Into Corvette bridge corner, take a very rounded geometric line and brake lightly as you go under the bridge. The main thing here is to keep up momentum and keep the nose of the car loaded using small amounts of brake pressure. Same thing as the corner right after the back straight, brake just after the 200 board and keep going straight under braking. Projecting a strong exit out of this corner is super important because the carousel will be a flat out corner for the MX-5, so any amount of extra momentum we're able to build here will help us in carrying more speed throughout the entire next section. You should also avoid the concrete that sits further to the inside on every apex curb. And that's the case for a lot of the corners around this track. Brake hard between the 300 and 200 boards, and keep the car stable on entry while using all of the track available. At this specific corner, be careful when going back on throttle over the inside curb, because it can upset the balance of the car and make you oversteer. Brake just before the change of color on the tarmac, and remember to use the extra patch of concrete at the edge of the corner, so we can open up our line even further and get a better exit onto the straight. So that was a lap around Road America with the Mazda MX-5 Cup, and I hope this track guide was helpful to your week of racing in low fuel motorsports. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the hot lap.